Scared this might be the end of our 9-year-long marriage. I am very sorry in advance for this long post. Cannot really talk to family/friends about this since no one understands why I won't want kids and they almost think I am abnormal for not wanting what every woman should want. I 32, F, and my husband 41, M, have been married for 9 years now, and in the beginning, we were both focused on building a stable life, pursuing our careers, getting a house, and enjoying time together. At the time, kids weren't a priority for us during the first few years, though we both had this unspoken understanding that we would eventually have them at some point. When we started trying for a family on his initiative during COVID, I was shocked to discover I couldn't get pregnant due to hormonal issues. We went through 3 IUIs and 4 rounds of IVF, but none were successful. The entire process was exhausting emotionally, physically, and financially off course. I struggled with weight gain, feelings of failure, and the mental toll of being told I had a very low ovarian reserve. My husband had some sperm morphology issues, but it felt like all the pressure was on me, since he was treatable. The truth is, I've never been truly passionate about having children. I went through the treatments because I thought it was what normal couples do, and I knew it was something my husband deeply wanted. I regret not being honest with myself or with him about my feelings earlier. That's my biggest guilt. I should have communicated better. In all honesty, I wasn't happy when we finally started trying, and sometimes I would secretly hope I may never become a mom. After 4 years of trying, I finally told him I was done with fertility treatments. He encouraged me to try Chinese medicine for 6 months, and when that didn't work, he suggested we do another IVF cycle. That's when I told him the truth. I didn't want to continue, and I wasn't passionate about having kids at all, to a point I wouldn't even keep accidental pregnancy. This completely caught him off guard. He gave me some space, thinking it might just be a temporary phase. 2 weeks ago, we had an honest conversation where I told him I don't want kids, now or ever. I'm fulfilled with the life we've built together, and I want to focus on traveling and enjoying our lives. But I don't see children in my future. That conversation changed everything. My husband told me we're on completely different paths because his ultimate life goal is to have a family and be a father. He asked me directly if I'd ever change my mind, and I told him no. I asked if he could imagine a life with just us, without kids, and he said no as well. Since then, we've been living in separate bedrooms and haven't spoken for a week. This has happened before, where we've had arguments and taken space, but this time it feels different. We used to make up, but now the conversation is about a fundamental difference in what we want for the future. I love my husband deeply, and he loves me too. He cares about me, and beyond the arguments, I have no complaints about him as a partner. But for the last 2 years, things have been tense, probably because of the hormonal changes, my mental health struggles, and the constant pressure of fertility treatments. Our relationship has become flammable, and we fight every 2 weeks or so. Despite our love for each other, I feel like our marriage is under immense strain. I don't want to leave him, but I also don't want to hold him back from something that's clearly so important to him. He wants to be a dad, and I can't take that away from him. At the same time, I can't force myself to want children when I know in my heart I don't, and 100% I'll be a horrible parent simply because the kid would be unwanted. We're both successful in our careers, we love traveling, and I genuinely enjoy the life we've created together. But right now, I feel like everything is falling apart. I've been crying constantly, consumed with guilt for not having been more honest sooner. Should I move out? How do I deal with the guilt of potentially ending a marriage with someone I love, simply because we want different futures? Please be easy on me, it's my first time on Reddit and I don't think I am in a good space emotionally.